Welcome, seekers of the truth, to the deepest shadows of the forbidden archives. Listen closely. Forget the red-horned monster with a pitchfork. The greatest enemy of the cosmos is not ugly. He was the most perfect and beautiful creature the Creator ever forged. His name was Lucifer. He was not forced to become a demon, he chose it. What broke inside the mind of a flawless angel? How did he spark the bloodiest civil war in heaven's ancient history? Let us find out right now. According to the ancient texts, the origin of evil did not begin in a fiery underworld. It began in the very heart of the holy mountain, surrounded by blinding light and pure glory. The book of Ezekiel 28 records a chilling description of this primeval entity. You were the seal of ultimate perfection, full of profound wisdom and absolutely flawless in beauty. He was not a mere messenger. He was an anointed cherub, a supreme guardian of the highest throne. Draped in a magnificent spiritual armor, he walked among the burning and radiant stones of fire. This majestic being was adorned with exactly 9 of the most precious gemstones in the universe. The sardius, topaz, and diamond reflected the infinite light flowing directly from the Creator. Beryl, onyx, and jasper formed an unbreakable cosmic shield across his broad and towering chest. Sapphire, emerald, and carbuncle glowed intensely, embedded perfectly into heavy golden settings. But his true power was not merely visual. It was hidden within the very anatomy of his body. Historical texts reveal a shocking secret about his physical and complex spiritual construction. The ancient scriptures declare that the workmanship of his tambourines and his pipes was prepared in him. He was quite literally a living instrument, designed to conduct the eternal symphony of worship. Every movement he made generated visible golden sound waves that resonated through the galaxies. He served as the grand Heavenly Choirmaster, directing pure frequencies toward the divine throne. The harmony of his music held the fabric of the universe together in a state of absolute peace. His radiant beauty illuminated the darkest corners of the cosmos, earning him the title of Morning Star. He walked in the garden of God, experiencing a level of intimacy that no other creation could ever claim. Yet, modern scholars suggest that this exact perfection became the very catalyst for his tragic downfall. If you were granted unmatched beauty and supreme power, could you remain humble before your Creator? The true crime of the ancient universe was not murder or violence, but the quiet birth of narcissism. One fateful moment, Lucifer gazed into the reflection of his own brilliant light and became mesmerized. Your heart became incredibly proud on account of your immense beauty, the scriptures solemnly warn. He looked at the 9 glowing gemstones upon his chest and decided that he no longer needed the source. He corrupted his own profound wisdom for the sake of his terrifying and overwhelming personal splendor. Instead of channeling the symphony of worship to the Creator, he desired to keep the frequencies. This twisted desire marked the genesis of a horrific infection that slowly spread across the heavens. The prophet Isaiah documented the exact psychological turning point in chapter 14. Lucifer whispered 5 arrogant words that shattered the absolute harmony of the spiritual dimension. I will ascend into heaven, and I will exalt my golden throne entirely above the stars of God. I will sit upon the mount of the congregation, dominating the farthest sides of the frozen north. I will ascend far above the heights of the cosmic clouds, I will make myself exactly like the Most High." With those 5 declarations, the Choirmaster officially transformed into the dark adversary. He immediately weaponized his deep knowledge of frequencies to manipulate his loyal brothers. The beautiful symphony twisted into a dark, hypnotic, and utterly terrifying military march. 1/3 of the entire angelic host fell under the powerful spell of his intoxicating rebellion. Their luminous armor began to lose its warmth, shifting into cold shades of crimson red and violet light. The celestial diorama, once a realm of perfect peace, rapidly devolved into a brutal battlefield. Lucifer rallied his massive dark army, determined to forcefully overthrow the eternal sacred throne. However, the Creator did not leave his majestic kingdom undefended against this treacherous attack. From the blinding light emerged the mighty Archangel Michael, the ultimate commander of the loyal forces. Wearing heavy platinum armor, Michael drew a blazing, flaming sword that rivaled the heat of a massive star. He stood firmly before the corrupted genius, representing absolute, unwavering divine loyalty. The 2 forces clashed with incredible fury, sending cosmic shockwaves across the heavens. The clash of celestial weapons produced an explosive sound resembling a violent supernova. Michael's radiant blade of fire struck against the dark matter shields of the deeply corrupted angels. Sacred structures began to crack under the overwhelming and intense spiritual pressure. Lucifer unleashed dark waves of dissonant energy, attempting to shatter the loyal defensive line. But the brilliant white light of the faithful host stood together like an impenetrable shining mountain. Could you strike down a beloved brother if he turned against the very source of absolute goodness? Despite his intellect and supreme physical beauty, Lucifer could not defeat his mighty creator. The rebellion was ultimately crushed by the unstoppable power of the Archangel, Michael's fierce army. The once perfect cherub was violently cast out from the majestic and holy mountain of the divine. He fell like a brilliant flash of lightning across the cosmic diorama, spiraling into the deep abyss. As he tumbled into the darkness, the 9 precious stones on his broken chestplate suddenly went totally black. The mechanical pipes that once produced heavenly melodies were severely burnt and effectively silenced. He fell endlessly through the vast emptiness, completely stripped of his former radiant celestial glory. Millions of corrupted angels rained down alongside their defeated commander, shrieking in pure agony. Michael stood at the shimmering edge of heaven, lowering his flaming sword, watching the Dark Prince fade away. The horrific transformation was now complete. The glorious light bringer had finally become the devil. He was left with nothing but an all-consuming hatred for the very beings that the Creator would soon make. Humanity had not been formed yet, but they already had an ancient and extremely deadly adversary. This dark entity would eventually slither into the Garden of Eden to orchestrate his bitter revenge. He would use the exact same psychological tactic of pride to corrupt the minds of the first human beings. We must remember the profound theological lesson hidden within the tragic fall of the mighty Lucifer. The most sophisticated form of evil does not announce its arrival with terrifying monsters or violence. Instead, it arrives dressed in absolute perfection, speaking with immense intelligence and profound charm. It appeals directly to our deep desire to elevate ourselves above the sacred boundaries of creation. Whenever you feel the overwhelming urge to exalt your own name, remember the shattered stones of fire. remember the brilliant Choirmaster, whose obsessive self-love completely destroyed his beautiful existence. The Prince of Darkness continues to manipulate those frequencies, subtly broadcasting his ancient rebellion. Thousands of years later, the Creator himself stepped into the physical realm to finally break this curse. He willingly tasted a brutal death on a wooden cross to completely shatter the Dark Prince's master plan. Jesus Christ breathed his last breath on a dark Friday afternoon and victoriously rose on Sunday morning. But what truly happened during those mysterious 3 days when his physical body lay motionless in the tomb? Where exactly did the divine soul of the Savior go while the entire human world grieved in absolute despair? The complete truth is deliberately omitted from the 4 canonical Gospels that we read in church today. A controversial ancient document reveals a truly shocking and terrifying hidden historical narrative. Did he descend directly into the deepest pits of hell to confront Lucifer on his own burning territory? Discover the forbidden history of the harrowing of hell in the next episode of the Forbidden Archives. Click the link on the screen right now to uncover the terrifying secrets of those missing 3 days in the dark. Satan did not fall because of his hideous form. He fell because he thought he was incredibly beautiful. Is the most dangerous evil always wrapped in absolute perfection? Share your deepest thoughts in the comments. If you seek more hidden truths, please like this dark video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel now.